Hi there and welcome to your Brain Boost. If you're to look on Instagram or many of the other social networks around, you'll see that there's a culture of people who like to flash money, designer bags, trips, fancy cars, and it would almost make you think that personal consumption and status should be the driving force behind our decisions. And if you find flashy images interesting and attractive, don't worry, it's natural to your brain. Professor Ed Schiappa, the head of MIT's Media Lab, has shown that our brains are virtually incapable of categorizing images and videos into a category that's different from the things that we've actually seen in real life. So the takeaway here is that when you see it through social media, your brain thinks that you actually saw it for real. That's why we have a hard time remembering that some person who posts Instagram photos of themselves with luxury cars and helicopters that they really don't own really isn't that rich. And interestingly, we now know for a fact that being super rich does not lead to happiness. Research from Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman at Princeton University has shown that after around $75,000 a year, additional income contributes very little to our happiness. And instead, what we're looking for is respect. A research team from UC Berkeley shows that the kind of status that does drive real happiness is the kind that is derived from your personal networks, respect. And that respect is usually delivered in face-to-face interactions within your professional community or within your local community, not online. So the takeaway here is that being rich or becoming rich, if that's a part of your life, that's great. You should do it well like Bill Gates, J.K. Rowling, and Warren Buffett. But let's call bullshit on all the fraudsters who post Ferraris and claim that they can teach you what they have because most likely they don't have it yet. You can find links to all the research cited here in a description of the video, and if you're interested in more original content from Eazl, visit the Eazl blog at eazlblog.com, and I'll see you next week at 10 a.m. Pacific time for another Brain Boost.